I'm just taking videos of my students picking my horse's feet. The number one thing to remember about horses is that horses move away from pressure and they learn from the release of pressure. So we always have our students pick our horse's feet front, back, front, back. The horses know that and they know which leg is next. Also, always remember that horses have a very different short-term memory than ours. So we use something called the 5-second rule here. No matter what you ask a horse to do, you should always follow through within 5 seconds or less, or they're going to forget and they're not going to do it. So you've noticed Sharon running her hand down the front leg of Jack's. Because horses move away from pressure, he shifted his weight to the other leg. And then he gave her that foot because he knows that's what she wants. As soon as she runs her hand down the side of the horse, he lifted up his hind foot because that is the next horse. Because we always do front, back, and we don't let more than 5 seconds go by in between feet, the horses know which foot is next. As with all things picking feet, training, anything you do with a horse, no matter what the command is, follow through within 5 seconds or less, and this will become very easy for you. Always, always pick the horse's feet in the same order. I'm just showing you this little video because, of course, things go wrong sometimes. So June tried to put her hoof down without permission from Vivian, my student. Vivian did the right thing that she was taught to do and picked the foot right back up. In a perfect world, you wouldn't let the horse put it down at all because this can be a test to see whether or not you are going to make the horse keep that foot up. Horses are always challenging us because they live in a herd hierarchy situation and they are always trying to dominate either a person or another horse. This is another student. This is Kaylee. She just went around the back of Boone properly, ran her hand down his right front on the off side of the horse, and he knows to pick up that front right. She's picking the foot properly, getting everything out of it, and when she's done, she's going to put it down. And then she's going to run her hand along his off side or his right side. And because she's picking his right front, he knows right hind is next. I promise you guys, if you follow through, see how he's got it ready for her? If you follow through and always do the same order of feet, and you can decide, you don't have to do what we do, you can do front, back, back, front. But always stick with what you do. And if you have someone else handle your horse, make sure that they do exactly what you do. Horses are all about repetition and consistency. All of my horses know front, back, and I always tell my students, you should be able to pick all 4 feet on a horse within 2 minutes or less. And don't stop in between to talk. Don't ever pause. Always pay attention to that 5-second rule and enforce it. Follow through with everything. I'm just showing you some of my horse's feet and the different shoes they wear. That is an aluminum wedge that Jax wears. He wears that because he does not grow any heel. He grows all toe, so we have to support him that way. I just want to point out in the next couple of photographs that all horses are different. Not all horses need 4 shoes. Again, these are the aluminum wedges. You see how it's a little higher in the back? Yes, they're expensive, but this is what Jax needs for him to be sound. This is Boone's right hind. He had bowed tendons in the back, so he has a little wedge on his heel with a little bit of padding. Those are Fleur's front feet. She has just regular steel shoes. She doesn't need any special, but she might trip a little bit, so she needs her toes squared off. If you guys have any questions, please ask in the comments, and I hope you have a great day.